Greetings from the past, everyone. February 16th today. Got a 101 card order that's going out to PSA. So I'm just doing a grade prediction video. Did another PSA submission video, grade prediction I should say. Sent that one in about a month ago. You might have seen that one by the time you're seeing this. If not, go ahead and check that out. I'll probably just link it below. That one was 103 cards. So 101 this time. This one's a bit lower end. The other one had a ton of Shaq rookies, several Kobe rookies, and some Jordan, stuff like that. More high end. Pretty much cleaned myself out in terms of the high end stuff. So I was trying to get that stuff out quicker. You know what? I shouldn't even say high end based on the card market. It's mid-level stuff. So for this one, as I said, February 16th, going to USPS right after I shoot this video and wrap everything up. 101 cards. It's a modern value submission. So that should tell you everything you need to know right there. 101 cards, $12 per card. It came out to be $1,212. Insured shipping back to me, $54. So $1,266. And I'm not going to post this video actually for several months until they at least notify me that it's in the queue. I guess that process takes about 4 months for it to even get into the queue, and then another 6, 7, 8 months for it to be received back. So when you're seeing this video, then check me out in 2022 and I'll have the grade reveal video, blind reveal. That's how I do my thing. All right, let's get rolling. Tyler Glasnow, 2017. Had this one as a 10. I have a bunch of these, and I wanted to, as the old line goes, I wanted to see how they're graded. Got a lot of old Bowman from this era, so I want to see how they judge the surfaces and everything like that. Seeing some spotting and things on the surface of pretty much all of them that I have, so I wondered how they judge that. So Frank Thomas, OPG Premier, had this at a 10. Griffey Jr., same thing. Had this one fringe just because of the centering. If you see anything on the card, because I had some old junky card savers, I'm not using new card savers for these. These are recycled 73 Topps Hank Aaron. This thing isn't in the best of shape. I had it at a 5, but I just wanted to get it put into a slab. This one I pulled from a box that I opened about a year ago. It's a Ryan Sandberg, 86 Topps. I had it at a 9. Obviously, you'd hope to see a 10, that'd be great, but yeah, I mean, 86 Topps is tough, you see over here. So we just went with 9 on that one. 1990 score, Jaromir Jagr. Also went with a 10 on this one. Same thing with the Olin Nolan. Pardon the red dot, if you see it. It's from my camera, so 10 on that guy as well. Obviously, if those cards aren't 10s, you don't want to submit them. 1990 Pro Set Jagr, same thing. A couple Cujos from back in the day when I used to follow hockey really closely, so I had 10s for these, same as the Jagrs. 2015-16 Connor McDavid, Upper Deck, Fusion rookie. Had a 9 on this one. I saw some slight scratches on his shoulder. Obviously you can't see it here, but I saw those under a magnifying glass. A couple Fleer Ultra. Barry Sanders from 1991. Had these at 10s. We got a boatload of Barry Sanders. Got 12 of them. Had one here that I thought was pretty surefire 10. You know how that goes. It'll probably be a 9. Had 3 of them I thought might 10. But I went with 9s on the prediction. And all of these other ones I thought they would be in the 9 range. So 12 total of those. I had only one primetime. I actually thought this one might have been an 8 or a 9. Had a little bit of surface issue on that one. Thurman Thomas 1989 Pro Set. Had that one at a 10. 1990 Pro Set. This one's for the missus. She saw the card. She liked it. So she wanted to put that baby on the Christmas tree as an ornament. That was in 2020. I said, hold up. Let me get that graded first. It's not going to grade high. It's got some white here. It'll probably be a 7 or an 8, but that's really not the point. You see Santa putting things up on the tree there. That she wants to be putting Santa on our Christmas tree in 2021, but I don't know if this order is going to come back by then. Tony Gonzalez draft pick from 97 Topps. Yeah, she might be looking at Christmas 22 for that ornament. Had this one at an 8, so I had some slight surface issues with it, but I wanted to get it graded because that was the only one I have of him. So we've got 4 Warren Moons here. I put them all as 8s. Let me show you these individually. So there's the first one, second one, and you can see some whitening on it. The thing that's funny is I actually bought these. I bought a cello box, 3 cello boxes. This was around 2000. I want to say it was around 2008, 9, somewhere in that time frame. I ended up getting 3 boxes of these for around $100. These are all the cards I pulled from there. So I pulled these myself, straight into sleeves, but you know how it is. Who knows where they've been beforehand. So 2 passing leaders, Marino and Montana. Had these both as 8s. They sat around for a long time because back then the 8s weren't really worth too much. And then I took a look recently and they had some value now. So decided to go ahead and do that rather than trying to sell them raw. So we got a Dan Marino as well. Had an 8 on that one. One Michael Jeffrey Jordan here, 96 tops. Trying to get that layup over Zoe. Had a 9 on this one. 8 of these Fleer Jordans. There were a couple, these first 2 that I thought would be 9s. I had 3 here that I thought were pretty much fringe, 8 9s. And don't mind the paper in the back. That's where I put the anticipated grade when I do the pre-grading. I had 3 that were 8-ish 9s. So most likely those will be 8s because my grading eye is sometimes not that great. And then I had these 3 here that I thought would be 8s. 3 Fleer stickers. Had them all at 8s. I thought this one might have a shot at a 9 here. And it was the same case as the 85 tops. Around that same time frame, I purchased 3 cello boxes of this for about $50 of this 9091 product. You see where the prices are at as of the time I'm shooting this in February. Crazy prices on this product. Centering is always an issue with those Fleer. 1999 Upper Deck Black Diamond Jordan. Had that one as a 9. You could see a little something in the corner over here. 96 Finest Jordan with the cover. Not sure how that's going to grade out. I just went with an 8. I've never sent in a Finest card with or without the protector on it, having received it back yet. I think I have some in my last order and then a shack in this order where I took the cover off. This one decided to leave the cover on because I didn't want to risk bending the card, but the cover does have some scratches, so I don't know how they're going to grade that. 2007-8 Jordan Hot Prospects. Had a 9 or a 10 on this one, the borderline. Steve Nash, 96 Topps Rookie. 9 on that one. 4 Bam Adebayo Rookies. The first 3 of these or so I thought were pretty solid. It looked like a 10. This one here had some surface scratching on it, so I'm not sure how they're going to judge that. You can't see it until you get the magnifying glass and break it out. Got a bunch of De'Aaron Foxes here. They all look pretty solid to me, except these 2 over here. They look like they had some surface scratching as well. So I'd be happy getting a few 10s and a 9 or an 8 out of here as well with these others. Phil Jackson Coach card. Had this one at a borderline 9 or 10. Hopefully it comes back as a 10. 5 Gary Paytons. Had them all on the borderline of 9 and 10. These were the best ones I could find of what I have. Just how it is with these hoops. Like they'll get the slightest bit of wear on them. So you don't know how PSA is going to be with that. 2006-7 SP LeBron. Had that at a 10. 2006-7 Upper Deck Sweet Shot LeBron. Had that as a fringe 10, possibly a 9. Same thing, second one, fringe 10, possibly a 9. 2005 Upper Deck Game Used LeBron. Again, fringe 10, maybe a 9. 2 LeBron SPs out of 2011-12. This one here I had as a 9, possibly a 10. This one I had as a 10. So 110, 19. 2 10s would be great. 2006-7 Hardcourt Upper Deck LeBron. Again, same thing. Probably a 9, hopefully a 10. 2 David Robinson Hoops Rookies. Had these both as 9s. These were on standby. 9s became valuable. At this point I'm shooting this video. By the time I get these back, who knows if they'll be worth anything. 3 Iverson Rookies. This one here I had as the best one. It's probably a 9. I predicted it would be a 9. These other 2 I thought were 8s. Those 8s weren't worth grading a while ago, but now they have some value to them. Magic Johnson here. 1989 Fleer. Centering. You know what it is. Pretty good on this one. I thought there might have been a slight surface scratch or so I had a 9 on this one. 5 Shaq Rookies. These first 2 here I thought would be 9s. And then these others I had as 8s. Shaq Finest, this is the one I was talking about where I took the coating off. The coating was all beat up. And again, like I said, this, whatever you see here, that's from the card saver itself. So I had a 9 on this one. I saw some print lines when I pulled off the coating. I was like, all that work, and then still had some print lines on it. Shaq Members Choice, Stadium Club Rookie. Had this one as a 9. 97-98 Metal Universe. Shaq, throwing it down on Sabonis. Check him out. Look at Sabonis getting up with them hops. Arvidas almost blocked a shot, right? 2 McGrady Metal Universe Rookies. Had these both as 9s. You know how it goes. Slight border whitening. Very slight, so we just put those as 9s. 3 Chris Bosh Topps Draft Pick Rookies. Had these all as 9s. I'll show you one of these individually. Yeah, I had them all as 9s. A 10 on one of those would be great, but I had them all as 9s. 9 on this one also. Sky's the limit. Upper Deck Bosch Rookie. 2014 Donruss Press Proof James Harden. Had a 9 on this one, maybe a 10. It's numbered as you see there, 30 to 99. Sean Kemp Rookie. I was hoping for a 10 on this one. I went with 10 because it looked perfect, but the centering looks just right on the borderline. 60-40 when I use the centering tool, so they might knock me down to a 9 for that. Billups 98, Finest Creators Rookie. Had that one at a 10. Got a lot of these cards out of 95 Skybox, larger than life, so I wanted to send them in and see how they would grade. Really tough on these. You always get the slightest whitening on the borders and everything. Check the back as well. You can see a little whitening over here. Stockton, same thing. 9s would be great on these. It wouldn't surprise me if they came back as 8s. Have a lot of these in somewhat similar conditions, so I wanted to test it and see how they do. And you don't really see too many of these for sale. So since the Legends are hot these days, decided to send a couple of these in and see how they grade out. It's a Meltdown, Hakeem Olajuwon, out of 1996 Skybox. This one I thought was probably an 8. Had a little whitening here on the corner. This was the best one. I think I might have a few others laying around, but again, wanted to send this one in and just see how they grade these to determine if I wanted to send in any of the others I have. And the last card, it's a Star 1985 Hakeem Olajuwon. I hear this card's worth quite a bit of money. If it were an original, it's a reprint. 1996 reprint, as you see right there. Number 33 of 50. And I thought it might have been in the 8 range. I've had the card sitting in my collection for so long, so I wanted to see how it would do. Probably an 8, maybe a 9. So that's all I've got, everybody. 101 cards right there. This video will be posted once I get the word from PSA that it's actually in the queue, and then check back 3 years from now for the blind reveal. I always do the blind reveals. My wife's always hit me up. Oh, you want to check? You want to check? We're talking about in the past when I did a couple SGC orders, and I'm like, nah, delayed gratification. I can wait. The reaction will be authentic when it's opened on camera. Usually a lot of disappointment. All right, take care, everybody. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, put them down below. Let me know. Always happy to chat about sports cards and anything collectibles related. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care.